Hello, this is my 16-inch Westinghouse Power Aire pedestal fan. 3-speed. Sits about 73 inches tall. This is the lowest that it can sit. This thing's pretty heavy. It's about 50, 60 pounds, I'd say, in total. Yeah. This is the other Vader fan that I have. I have two Vader fans. I have this one, and I have a little 10-inch. But yeah, I got them both at the same antique spot, the antique shop that I have here locally. I saw when I saw this one, I could not pass it up. I just simply couldn't. It's not in the best of condition, but it runs. There is a crack there in that blade. It's had glues and stuff in it before. As you can see, it's pretty dusty. I do use this one sometimes. And on the opposite side here, there's a small chunk taken out of the blade. And of course the badge decal is a little worse for wear. But like I said, it runs pretty good. I had it apart and cleaned it up when I first got it anyway. It could stand to be cleaned again. It had the original capacitor in there. It was a 1 microfarad 370 volt capacitor, which was pretty difficult to find one, but I found one, and I bought two of them. Because yeah, I had the original capacitor in here, but at one point I was using the fan in it, and the capacitor exploded and seeped all its goo onto the floor, which wasn't particularly great. You know, those old oil-filled capacitors, they have a particular smell to them. It's not great. But it is running now. Like I said, I do use it. Another issue I have is the little rivets that hold the shaft in there. They're a little bit floppy. I would like to take that apart and tighten it up at some point, just to get it a bit more sturdy. But anyways, with all that out of the way, let's go for the demonstration. Low speed. I don't know if you can hear it. It's got a bit of a motor whine to it. There's no buzzing or anything. Medium speed. And of course it shakes a little bit due to the cracked blade and the one with the missing chip in it. But luckily the crack in the blade is nothing structural to the blade itself, so I don't feel unsafe running it or anything. There's high speed. There's really not much speed variation with these on both of the ones I have. Even reducing the voltage doesn't do terribly. It doesn't do a whole lot. Anyways, on high speed, 0.86 amps. I would really like to find a new blade for this, but this one's fine. one's fine, and I don't feel like paying a whole bunch of money for one. And I'll spit it down, shut it off here. It's okay for my cardle blade. I've wired it with the same cord set stuff that I did the other one with. And this one's just 3-wire appliance cord that I had lying around. I'm gonna change that at some point, likely whenever I find a 7-conductor cord set to go down the mast there, because that still has the original wiring, and the spring that goes around it is quite rusty. So I don't know how much longer I trust that, but it's not shorted to ground, so I'm just leaving it as it is until I can find a suitable replacement for that. But anyways, that's it for me. Later.